Today, I want to share something personal. How my college brotherhood shaped my rap career. College isn't just about taking classes or doing exams. It's about the people you meet, the bonds you form, and how those people push you to grow each and every day. For me, that bond came through my brotherhood at MIT called Chocolate City, and it changed the way I fundamentally approach music and life. Being part of a brotherhood taught me that discipline, loyalty, and collaboration are key to making it as a musician. During my time at MIT, I had a lot of brothers of Chocolate City who would push me, give me critical feedback, tell me, hey, you should try this, you should try that, collaborated with me on different ideas. I'm lucky that in Chocolate City, I actually met my best friend in college, who's still my best friend to this day, Yusuf, aka Y from the Sty. He's still doing rap, I'm still doing rap. During the time when we started, really in 2014, 2015, we pushed each other, we pushed the envelope. We said, hey, why don't you try this? Why don't you try that? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And that really helped me with growing and trying different styles, different cadences. Normally, I would stick to this Eminem flow where I would move fast. He was like, sometimes you should slow it down. You should try, a melodic hook. You should try rapping on a different style of beat. So in the same way, I pushed him and he pushed me, and that really helped us. I had other brothers of Chocolate City who featured in some of our music videos like House Meeting Freestyle, and that pushed the boundary on, hey, like your production is good, but you need to change your cadence a little bit. Or I really like this line, but I think this line doesn't fit. So having this collaboration, this loyalty, and this discipline for my brotherhood at Chocolate City to push me and the brothers to give me ideas, give me feedback, give me that sort of accountability that I needed to grow was instrumental to helping me become the artist that I am today. I remember having late night conversations with bros in the house who would just give me ideas on ideas. And I remember just me and Yusuf, we would just work on weekends, work on weeknights, spend time on our music whenever we could, right? And by being able to do that, it allowed us to remember the idea of discipline, of finding pockets of time to work on what actually mattered for us. And to this day, we still push each other. We speak daily and we say, hey, have you done this? Have you done that? Where are you with this? Have you filmed this? Have you recorded this? That accountability has extended far beyond the brotherhood, outside of the brotherhood. And actually, I just had a show yesterday at Boba Guys where a couple of my brothers, shout out to Colin and Patrick, CC 2004, CC 2018, 2004 hopefully. They're still showing loyalty, accountability, and collaboration by being part of my world, by being part of my art, by being part of my vision. We would have these weekly Sunday house meetings where we would discuss some ideas and we would go back and forth about, hey, you should try this, you should try that. And those weekly house meetings allowed us to bond as a brotherhood and allowed me to remember the importance of bringing a community together, right? So Chocolate City was really the first community that I had in college. And they showed me what it meant to build a community, to build a village, and to bring people along on the journey, which I've translated to working with other artists, to working with producers, videographers, and building fans along the way, and remembering the loyalty, the discipline, and the collaboration of continuing to stick to my word, put out the art, and show love to everyone else around me. My brotherhood also helped me with shaping my storytelling. And what I mean by this is every brother had a unique story to tell in the house. And just by being around them, it just helped me become a better storyteller and understanding how could I take brother A and brother B's story and combine it to create, some sort of tailored story that I can put in my music to resonate with other people. And these stories, they help me build ideas, they help me build templates, and they help me build a music catalog that I could go off of. I was lucky to be part of a brotherhood where there was a lot of diversity in thought, in background. Some people, came from affluent backgrounds. Other people, had it challenging growing up. Others, came from international places. Some were local. Some were from other parts of the country. All of these, ideas and all of these different stories helped me stitch together lyrics for some of my songs during my time at MIT, which I got inspired by my brothers around me. Because we were so open with each other, because we would have these late night conversations, it would generate ideas for me to be able to tell authentic, unique stories that I felt when people heard it, it would resonate with them because someone had truly been through that hardship or had been through that story. It was also cool because some brothers I would see would pull all-nighters the day before an exam, so I would be able to see what that energy was like and be able to observe them, in their element. Some brothers went to Rhode Island for a weekend to attend college mixers, so you got the social piece of it as well. And then you could just see like every brother was professionally striving to be their best So just those three pillars, the academic, the social, and the professional, were the emphasis of our brotherhood at MIT. And that's something that I remember and has helped me translate into my music of not worrying about leading into my intellectual side, talking about math equations in some of my music, or leading into the social side of having been around Boston, having been outside of Boston to be able to observe and see, different people and meet different, social environments and social groups. And academically, just having to grind in the classroom, having to be tip top with what I was doing and how I could strive to take that outside the classroom and be a professional one day. So all of these pillars and all of these stories of hardships, of the ups and the downs that every brother went through, resonated with me because I took a lot of that inspiration and I put it in my music. Another huge factor was opportunity. Being in my brotherhood, Chocolate City, opened so many doors for me that I didn't even know existed at the time. I had the opportunity at MIT to open for Grammy-nominated artist Jeremih. I accompanied Yusuf during his set, so that was something that I was lucky to be able to do. I was able to perform at social events like something called Ill Vibes, where they would do spoken word. So I was able to share my, lyricism there and my stories. I gave a Tim Talk, which is like the MIT version of a TED Talk, where I got to share my passion for hip hop and rap. Overall, through my brothers, I had connections that I was able to foster and opportunities to be able to do the things I wanted to do to build my music career, which evolved during the time. I think it was more of a hobby in college and it became more of a career. All that to say, I've been lucky to be surrounded by high caliber brothers who are pushing themselves every day at Chocolate City, and it's allowed me to open these doors by just surrounding myself with them and studying them and observing them. Some of these connections through Chocolate City got me paid gigs eventually. It got me videographers. It got me connections to other artists. I'm so grateful for these because I wouldn't trade the experiences I had within college for anything. A lot of these connections and a lot of these people have pushed me and have allowed me to push myself. And all I can say to this is the connections that I've fostered, the opportunities that I've gotten, my goal is just to pay it forward to the next generation. And that's all we can do. The biggest takeaway from my brotherhood at MIT, mindset. The mindset to believe in yourself, the mindset as we rise as one, the mindset of a collective village, the mindset of building community one brother, one person at a time. And the idea that we're not competing against each other, we're all in it together, we're all trying to build together, right? So this idea of mindset of community, of togetherness, it's really translated in my music because I realize I'm part of a team of individuals. I want everybody to win. Right? So transparency and honesty and the ability to just, chop it up about anything and say, hey, I want this for you. And in order for you to be great, I need you to honor your word and I need to honor my word, right? So this idea of togetherness, of oneness, of mindset, mentality has really translated. And I'm super grateful for people like Yusuf, people like David, people like Patrick, like Colin, like Rashid. There's so many names I'm forgetting right now, but all of these brothers have supported me along the journey. Ike, Chris Chapman, so many brothers that I can't remember whose names, they'll probably laugh when they watch this, but countless individuals who supported me along this journey, and I'm super grateful. Tremont as well. I'm forgetting some names here, but all that to say, your brotherhood, your connections, your people will push you and they'll remind you you gotta lock in. You gotta be sharp. You gotta be the best version of yourself. So when I write songs like Baga or Pressure, I get inspiration from Chocolate City because those are my brothers. Those brothers remind me of how far I've come in this journey and how grateful I am to have that community and have those individuals supporting me. I remember a couple brothers, promoted Yusuf and I's event for Springfest, and they would just be like, hey, come to their thing here, come to their thing there. So I was just super grateful that, we had that support at the time when we were starting. Don't get me wrong, I definitely got a lot of people who didn't believe in me, but my brotherhood was one of the first groups of people that was like, nah, we got you, you got this. So I'm just super grateful for that. Loyalty, accountability, love is why people do what they do. And all that stuff I got from my brotherhood in Chocolate City. My brotherhood motivated me, picked me up when I was at my lowest, and just continued to push me to strive to be the man that I am today. I'm super grateful. That's my story of how my brotherhood changed my life and my music career forever. Not to mention, I met my best friend in college in this brotherhood, and eventually we became hip hop artists together and are on this journey together each and every day. Outside of that, I'm just extremely grateful for all the brothers that I've gotten to know along the way, all of them that have pushed me, that have supported me, that have challenged me. That's where I've gotten my growth, my community, and my mindset from. If there's anything you take away from this, I hope that you build your own community, whether it's a brotherhood, a sisterhood, whatever that looks like for you. Have people that can hold you accountable, have people that can push you in this music journey, because that will ultimately be your biggest cheat code. Having people you can lean on, who are real with you and who want the best for you. There was never any jealous vibes in Chocolate City. Brothers would really just want to support each other, do the best for each other. And I just remember the genuine love that my brotherhood had for me when I was like trying to do rap. And same with Yusuf. Both of us got a lot of support, and we're super grateful for that. If you enjoyed this video, you can check out my video on how MIT prepared me for a rap career here. Thanks for tuning in, and shout out to the Outliers.
This man is going everywhere.
Ambition got me ending on a high note. I know. Ambition got me, yeah.